This is the plaintiff, Adrienne. She says she bought her daughter a 50-hour tutoring package from the defendant's SAT test prep company, and her daughter was stood up by the tutor for one of the sessions. She asked for a refund for the missed appointment. She never received one. Now realizes the untrustworthy defendant isn't someone she wants to do business with anymore. She's suing for $1,100, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Steve. He says there was one instance where a tutor didn't show for an appointment, and the plaintiff freaked out. The woman threatened to call the cops, demanded all her money back, and then said she was going to come over to his house. Then she went on a Facebook rant, posted copies of his employees' children, and he went to the police seeking protection. The woman's a lunatic who's not entitled to a full refund for one missed appointment, and if anyone's owed money here, it's him. He's accused of testing a customer.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated, come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, nobody wants you don't want the business name mentioned, and nobody wants their last name mentioned. Adrian, you're suing Steve, the owner of this tutoring company, for $1,100 that you, according to you, you were promised to have returned by him for SAT tutoring for your daughter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your daughter?
This is my daughter, Amanda. Yes,
oh my gosh, you look younger than your daughter even. Okay, what happened?
Thank you. My son was a previous client of his tutoring company. I've had no issues with it. I've always gone through the manager, Dawn. My daughter had a summer session with his company.
When you say with his company, was there a particular tutor?
Wes is the particular tutor that my children have used. My son used Wes, then my daughter used Wes on 2 prior occasions, and then on the third occasion, which is why we're here, I was told Wes was not available and that Dustin, his backup, would be my daughter's new tutor.
So what happened to Wes?
He wasn't available at that time any longer.
No, but what does that mean? He's not working for you?
No, he still is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that Dustin would be her new tutor or just that day?
No, he would be the new tutor for the SAT package.
So you agreed to that? You agreed to have Dustin be, Dustin?
Yes.
Dustin.
Be her tutor?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I would meet him and he would become the new tutor.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right.
So on the first...
Come on up. This is all about you. Stand
yes,
right next
I know.
to me. Go ahead.
So
are you a senior or a junior?
I'm a junior.
Okay. Ooh, we're starting early. Good.
Yes.
That's how I like it. Go ahead.
So on the first appointment date, it was unfortunate because I had never met Dustin, and he was supposed to arrive at our home at 11 o'clock.
This is the first time you're meeting Dustin?
First time I'm meeting Dustin, first session for Amanda.
Okay.
And 11:15 comes around, I email the manager, Dawn, Dustin's not here. He's late. So finally, and I have the emails, I let Dawn know we found him. He surfaced. So he was about
An hour and a half late.
an hour and a half late. So, and I, real cautious to proceed on to what I have to say about Dustin.
Wait, exactly why was he an hour and a half late then?
Well, ma'am, what happened was he came to our home, and I'll let my daughter
Go
describe.
ahead, what happened?
Well, he was hungover, and he was like fidgety and like kept cleaning his eye gunk and like constantly
Eye
asking
gunk?
for water.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kept constantly asking for water and just really like he wasn't paying attention, had no idea what was going on.
So how long was he with you that day?
2 hours.
Did he come again after that?
Yes, we thought like, oh, he's young, like we'll give him a chance.
Right. And so how many sessions did you do with him?
4 and then the 5th one he didn't show.
And then the 5th one he just didn't show. So then when he doesn't show up that day, you've had it, and then you say, I want a refund. Now let me try to understand. At this point, you paid $1,750 for a chunk of classes. How many classes?
It's a 50-hour package.
So you had 5 classes with this new guy, Dustin, and then you wanted your money back. All right, so who do you contact for your money back?
Don replies to me that he's waiting to hear back from Dustin. So I don't hear from Don, and I've never heard from Steve. I don't have any dealings with him, never seen him until today, actually, or no, stand corrected, until the police went to his house.
Police went to his house?
Yes,
over SAT tutoring?
Well, for my $1,100, yes.
Talk to me and tell me, what is going on?
You know, one tutor can please hundreds of students.
Right, exactly.
It has to be a good match.
Right, it has to be a good match.
Right, which is why our policy is if, you know, our tutor's great, our tutors are all vetted, they're all trained, they're all successful
Well, except for
in
the guy
SAT.
who's wiping gunk out of his hand and hungover and all that. Does he still work for you?
No, he does not work for anymore.
Right, why not?
Because of this situation.
Right, okay, so go ahead, go on, I'm sorry.
So we talked over the phone. I told her that, you know, I could send a new tutor, but we don't give a refund for this situation. You know, if a tutor's missed a session, we have a long-standing relationship. They know how we operate. Our tutors are all very dependable. She did not want a new tutor. She demanded a refund. She begins with harassing emails.
How so?
Saying
I know where you live?
Saying, I know where you live. I'm going to bring the police with me to collect my money. Mentioning my kids, my mother, my wife in the email. I tell her
your wife. How does she mention your wife in the email?
She says, I wouldn't want to upset your wife and your children when I show up with the police.
Where's that email?
Louise.
Where's that email?
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to see
it.
it.
Okay.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if you are taking an SAT class and the tutor misses one session, say the first one, can you cancel and get your money back?
I say no. Give the person a chance to reschedule.
You may want to do that, but if you don't, can you get your money back?
I don't think so. No.
How many sessions does it take?
I would say at least 10 sessions, maybe.
No, wait a minute. You have to let them miss 10 sessions?
Yeah.
You're going to go to like a college and a bowling alley if that happens, ma'am. Going inside the courtroom.
I will, in good faith, as the law requires, attempt to collect my money by visiting your home, which, according to you and your manager, Dom, your home is your new place of business. Your actions will, in taking care of this matter, will avoid me collecting money at your home. I am sure you wouldn't want your wife, the mother of your children, to have to go through something like this. So why are you prolonging our communication? You're acting kind of nutty.
Just give me my money.
I know you want your money back, but you're acting kind of nutty. And according to you, it didn't stop there. On Christmas, she went to your house?
Christmas Eve, she threatened. She showed up one time. I was at a wedding with my wife. My mom was watching my two daughters. She showed up with the police, called the police beforehand to keep the peace. Like she said, we just met today. So there's no peace to be kept, in my opinion, nor the cops' opinions that showed up.
It's an attempt to get her money back. She wants her money back.
She's trying to intimidate me, bringing the police. Right. So after that...
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of nutty how you're going about this. What you should have done is sued him from the beginning instead of showing up at the guy's house. Are you listening to me? Because you're talking right over me. Instead of showing up at the guy's house, talking about how upset his wife's going to be, it's kind of... go ahead, go on.
She went to... Facebook, to my employee Don, who she's dealt with, to his Facebook page, and downloaded pictures of his children from his Facebook page and emailed that to him.
Did you do that?
I downloaded one picture that he had on Google.
Why are you downloading pictures of the guy's child?
Because Christmas time, he had a picture of Christmas, and I said,
why are you downloading pictures of the guy's
Christmas
child?
Christmas is important to my kids, too. Why does he take $1,100?
Why? You're not answering me.
Dawn and I have a good relationship.
Why are you downloading a picture of his child?
See, I have a message with that picture. Dawn,
what did you say in the message with the picture?
I am a mother, too, and this is holiday season. This is important to me, too, as it is your kids, and I sent him my kids. I said, you know David and Amanda. Why aren't you helping me?
You sent him a picture of his child? That's like a surreptitious message that you know what his child looks like. You're crazy. You're acting like the mafia. What is wrong with you? It's bizarre. So this is fascinating to me, just for so many reasons. But in the end, what I have in front of me is a contracts case and a question about a breach of contract case. So do you have a written contract with your students? Or is it verbal when they buy a package?
It's written.
May I see it?
Yes.
Okay, this one's the brother. You gave me the brother's contract. I want the daughter's contract.
I don't have one for the daughter.
Well, then why do you give me the brothers? Because that's not what I'm asking for. We're not here on a lawsuit about the brothers. So you have no written contract. Okay. Because, and let me see whether your contracts say we can shove down your throat whatever tutor we want, as opposed to, does it?
No.
Does your contract say, right, because it's so personal. It's like you telling me I got to date somebody else. No, it's got to be a personal click.
Not,
All right, so when you say that's our policy, it's not your policy. It's not in your contract. You don't even have a contract with her. And if the person you gave her didn't do their job and didn't show up, which you know because you fired him over it, then why wouldn't you just return the money? I think you should return the money. I think you got what you wanted, which is to make her sue you because she was so unpleasant to you, I guess. But as far as the difference in the deposit on the tutoring, you know as well as I know that it is an extremely personal thing. And if this guy didn't work out for just the reason that he didn't work out, it would behoove you to refund the remainder. But we have worse in this case. We have a guy showing up who you fired because he didn't show up. He showed up an hour and a half late one day hungover, according to. So, yeah, they deserve, and they're not asking for all of it back. They were asking for the difference between the deposit paid and the tutoring, so they're paid for the other ones. I think you need to return the $1,100, and I'm finding in favor of the plaintiff on the $1,100, okay? That is my verdict. Good luck, folks, and good luck on your college stuff.
So the judge finds that the plaintiff does deserve a refund, the $1,100 refund, and she's coming out of the court, and everybody's smiling. But you know what's interesting? I don't know if you came out of here a winner or not.
Oh, absolutely.
The judge has referred to you as bizarre.
That's okay.
You're nuts, erratic.
It's called Mama Bear, and if he had not messed with my cub, we wouldn't be here. That's the bottom line. He's a little leaguer trying to take on varsity. It's okay. You can call me any name of the book. I take care of my kids.
Well, she did call you every name in the book.
That's okay.
It doesn't bother you at all?
I'm $1,100 richer. I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Okay. Here comes Steve. Now, you're smiling.
It's funny.
You're not too upset about this, I gather, are you?
No, it was. There's some comedic value to all of it, I guess.
I mean, she's quite a customer, huh?
Yeah. A wise man once told me not all money is good money. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, you give her the money back and that's it, okay? And then good riddance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Harvey?
So look, I mean, one session probably does not give a customer the right to cancel the deal. But if the tutor misses two, that's it. Unreliable. Reliability is a key part of the contract, and I think then you have an absolute right to cancel.